What is it?
Sick Max.
Yeah. How do you know he's sick?
Because a big face comes up.
Yeah.
When I looked at her, it just wasn't her.
You spent your second birthday at the Children's Hospital. It was a very scary period.
I mean, he looks like a very healthy child, but inside he's not.
A bomb, a time bomb ticking in little Matthew's 5-year-old body.
I saw her in the rearview mirror, and I said, this is not my kid. It doesn't look like her.
Walking in the dark on glass every single day of your life.
We were wondering when the next shoe was going to drop.
I don't know how I got it. I don't know why I got it.
I need to be connected to my machine by 9 o'clock every night.
There's nothing worse than holding down a 16-month-old boy to give him a needle every night.
Where do you like to have the IV? You don't like to have it, but where do you want it the most? Show me. Point to it. Right there.
We don't get answers from anyone, and the only time the doctors speak with any certainty are about the bad things.
You're trying so hard to live a normal life, and he can't.
I would do anything for her to be better.
It would be amazing if there was a cure, but that's a lot to ask for.
We're talking about a condition known as nephrotic syndrome.
Health check tonight. A local man gets ready to ride his bike hundreds of miles to raise awareness about a kidney disorder. Here's
Why do you have to take those medicines?
My body doesn't work like everybody else.
But no treatment is proven to work, and there can be side effects.
And she went from 20 pounds to 30 pounds in about a week.
Some time with a young more testing than a diagnosis.
There are two very devastating kidney conditions. Today we're going to enlighten you about.
I welcome Ed and Trish Hearn. Conquering Life's Curves is the title of their book.
Fortunately, the things that happened in my life, I now am able to go out there and empower other people, share with them a message of hope and that we can overcome these challenges.
Is to bring awareness to it. So they linked up with an organization called the NephCure Foundation. For more information.
Having kidney disease is a total life-changing experience, not just for the patient, but their entire families.
FSGS stands for focal segmental glomerulosclerosis, and really what that means is there's fibrosis or scarring of the filtering units, and it's one of the causes of nephrotic syndrome.
You do things because you feel this urgency to try to help, but if you're really honest, there is no treatment for FSGS.
Well, nephrotic syndrome is really defined by a loss of protein in the urine, which leads to low blood protein levels or hypoalbuminemia, and then that leads to swelling or edema in children. None of the therapies that we use today are, really based on real specific knowledge of the biology of these diseases.
Most of the time, we're faced with a patient that is resistant to multiple therapies, and they eventually progress to need dialysis or transplant.
When they respond, it's really exciting, and then they relapse, we start again, and then they relapse again, and they relapse again. And then when a parent says to you, when is this going to be over? And you have to say to them, I don't know.
There's a small box of drugs that these doctors have to treat this, and unless you fit within that box, you're really left out in the, way out in the water with no paddles.
Just because one child had success with one drug doesn't mean your child is.
I just don't want our kids to continue to be guinea pigs.
All right, this is Renagel.
Rapamune and Prograf for my immunosuppressant.
We've had Cytoxin, we've had cyclosporin, we've had Prograf,
This is Norvasc, and it's for blood pressure.
The two drugs he's on, an angiotensin receptor blocker and an ACE inhibitor.
Prograf, Cellcept, enalapril, and prednisone.
Nephrovite.
Avandia, prednisone.
Cyclophosphamide, cyclosporin, azathioprine.
Actually went on peritoneal dialysis.
Enalapril, I take once a day. Cyclosporin, I take twice a day, and then I take calcium carbonate twice a day.
Oh, this is calcitrol.
Cyclosporin, as well as steroids, and that brought on diabetes.
And none of the above have worked at all.
I came across NephCure, and that was a wonderful community because I found a lot of different people talking about different treatments.
Awareness, 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 and awareness. If you could just tell your friends, family, or other.
Advocacy groups such as NephCure can raise the awareness of this condition in both the medical community and in the layperson community and in the policy community.
Getting the word out so that when people say, oh, nephrotic syndrome, I heard about that and I know what it is, and educate other people that don't know.
We certainly have to fight for FSGS because people should be able to get better. It's something we should be able to fix with all our medical advances.
And knowing that, hey, if I did have to go down the road of transplantation, that I would have a second chance at life.
And the only way to cure this disease and to make more medicine and have research is to make more money.
We need more support for the families, and that we need to support each other because we know what it's about.
You can give your time and effort and help to the NephCure Foundation.
Maybe someone will come up with an answer and we could find some miracles.
And we've been really touched by what this foundation has brought us.
Looking at that Neph space community, I see so many people who are in remission, who have hope, and I say to myself, you know what? Maybe there's hope for us too.
You know, we're so excited about what NephCure is able to do. It targets specifically what our children are dealing with.
You know, I want this to last a long time.
Ooh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Like lemon drops high above the chimney top, that's where